Zara and Mike Tindall's delicate juggle after 15 years of fun-loving marriage. They first met during a chance encounter in a Sydney bar in what has been described as a sliding doors moment. And more than 20 years on, after welcoming 3 children and endearing themselves to the public with their loved-up displays and down-to-earth nature, royal favorites Zara and Mike Tindall are today celebrating 15 years of marriage. It was back in July 2011 that the late Queen's eldest granddaughter and daughter of Princess Anne, Zara, married former England international rugby player turned I'm a celebrity contestant Mike in a huge royal wedding. Neither carries out duties on behalf of the king, and instead walk a delicate tightrope of juggling their commercial careers with being part of the royal family and attending high-profile events, such as Christmas at Sandringham.
Looking for a premium phone without the premium price? This renewed, unlocked iPhone 14 offers 128 gigabytes of storage, a sharp 6.1-inch display, and 5G capability for around $299. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/6 right now.
Zara, 45, who has never had a royal title, despite being a niece of the king, has a successful equestrian career, earning a silver medal at the 2012 Olympics, while Mike, retired from rugby, is now best known for his rugby podcast and finishing fourth on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here in 2022. The pair are also often spotted at the hottest sporting events from Royal Ascot to Wimbledon or letting their hair down partying with pals at music festivals. And for royal expert Jenny Bond, the secret to the couple's success in holding down money-making careers, being respectful to the firm and proving popular with the public is down to one thing: their fun-loving approach to life. The former BBC royal correspondent said, "I think Mike and Zara have everything going for them. They are clearly still madly in love, they don't take themselves or life too seriously, and they know how to have a whole load of fun. They are really good friends, and that's really how it started. They met in Australia, bonded over a love of sport, and went out for a boozy lunch." That chance meeting in 2003 came after Mike, 47, who had been in Australia for that year's Rugby World Cup as part of the England squad, had been dropped for the semi-final match against France. He decided to drown his sorrows in a Sydney bar when in walked 22nd in line to the throne, Zara, who was also visiting the country. Mike once remarked, "It's always the sliding doors moment in the fact that I got dropped for the semi-final and I met her that night." The pair kept in touch on both returning to the UK after England, and Mike later went on to win in the World Cup and began dating. They married several years later in front of guests including the late Queen and Prince Philip at Canongate Kirk in Edinburgh, with Zara wearing a dress by Stuart Parvin, one of her grandmother's favorite designers. In 2014, they welcomed eldest daughter, 12-year-old Mia, and suffered 2 devastating miscarriages before welcoming Lena, now 8, several years later. Lucas was born in 2021, with Zara giving birth on the bathroom floor at their home in Gloucestershire with her pal helping to deliver the baby. The pair have also been candid about the secret to their marriage, with Zara admitting it is to accept that nothing runs smoothly ever. She previously quipped at an awards ceremony last year, "We've been together for 21 years. It's a work in progress, but you've got to have fun." While Mike added that kids are the biggest challenge that ever comes your way during a marriage. Their close proximity to the royals, including their tight bond with the Prince and Princess of Wales, means they often have a ringside seat into what goes on behind palace walls. And in recent interviews, the couple, especially Yorkshireman Mike, has not shied away from talking about his in-laws, cheekily revealing his unflattering nickname for Prince William as One Pint Willie, poking fun at Prince Harry for no longer being fun, revealing his cozy lunches watching horse racing with the late Queen, and how the Princess of Wales gets uber competitive playing Prosecco Pong. Speaking on the round with Radar podcast last year about joining the royal family, he said, "I wouldn't say cruised in there, but it's a journey you never plan for. But they were just so good, so open with me." And while Harry and Meghan have drawn huge criticism when speaking out about the royals, Jenny believes there is a huge contrast when it comes to the Tindalls. She explained, "The key difference is that Mike never offends or criticizes the family and its traditions. He offers glimpses of life behind the scenes, but they are all harmless. He knows where to draw the line, and it's all said with great good humor. I think they'd forgive him for the odd indiscretion, but he hasn't been tempted yet into anything too revealing. Just enough to keep us all interested. He seems to be a thoroughly decent bloke, not overawed by being part of the royal family, and yet respectful of all they represent. He just knows how to fit in easily and in a relaxed way.